Welcome back. Franco Fridays is here, and I've got a review for you. This is a Blue Underground release of a double feature, the Red Lips double feature, Two Undercover Angels and Kiss Me Monster. I'm going to talk about Two Undercover Angels first, and then I'll do Kiss Me Monster on another Friday. These films were shot back to back in apparently 1967 and released in '69. Undercover Angels was the English title was Sadist Erotica, which is a total misnomer. It's entirely misleading. It doesn't have anything to do with that. What it does have to do with is two spies, female lesbian spies, are trying to solve a murder. At the same time, to throw people off their track, they're robbing and stealing artwork. So for some reason, that's their cover. The film has a lot of similarities to what I understand is Franco's favorite TV show, The Avengers. It's very 60s, very in the style of The Avengers show, but it's a comedy. It's a spy comedy, and it's really a parody or a spoof of those type spy comedies. And a lot of people suggest that it's a parody of the James Bond films because the James Bond films were so popular back then. But I think that's only partially true. I think the reality is that the first Red Lips movie, of which these are kind of called a subgenre of what I call Red Lips films, there was like 3 that Franco did. The first was in 1960, before really we had this wave of James Bond type films. The film stars Rosanna Yanni, who is better known to be in all these Paul Naschy films with Frankenstein's Bloody Terror and Count Dracula's Great Love. She kind of plays the dim-witted part of the duo, but she's not quite as dim-witted as people would make her out to be. She's gorgeous. I mean, she's got a dimple on her chin. I think she's never looked better in this film. And then the more sophisticated and smart of the group is Janine Renaud. Yeah, and she was in Succubus. She's been in a number of films. She's the more intelligent of the two, supposedly. She's the brains behind the operation. The film I think the film is really kind of a series of progression of what ifs. The Red Lips idea is a concept of 2 women, basically lesbians in this case, that are a comedic relief in the form of, say, like Bud and Abbott and Lou Costello, and they're a parody of spy movies. So what if Bud Abbott and Lou Costello made a movie that was a parody of some popular cultural type phenomenon back in the 50s? That's really what the movie is about. It's a spy comedy, and the Red Lips is basically a duo similar to Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. But I think it's a lot more than that, because Jess Franco puts a lot of his own touches to this thing that no other director would do. You've got a couple of nightclub scenes that are classic Jess Franco, very 60s, jazzy dance music. You got a woman in a cage that looks really a lot like the precursor to Alina Romay. Very gorgeous. And then you've got a rehash of Diabolical Dr. Z, where you've got a girl that's wearing kind of this knit lion outfit, but it's got cuts in it, and then she's taking a knife and she's writhing on the ground on the stage, and she's taking a knife and cutting the rest of her outfit off, just like out of Diabolical Dr. Z. You've also got a cameo. It's more than a cameo. Actually, it's an actual role where Franco, a very young, clean-shaven Franco, actually plays the role of an art collector. And in a little bit, he plays it a little bit dim-witted too. I guess for comedy purposes. But basically, he gets caught up in all this and gets bumped off. The final nuance to this that makes it pure Francoism is you've got a Wolfman-like guy named Morpho who's working for an art collector that actually has a penchant for creating sculpture. And that whole segment of this film was very much a wink and a nod to, I think, Roger Corman's A Bucket of Blood. And there's definitely a plot twist at the end that I didn't see coming that really harkens back to A Bucket of Blood that I think most people won't see coming if they don't know it's coming. But yeah, I think this is a really, really good film, Two Undercover Angels. I think it's underrated. There's an interview here, 15-minute interview with Franco about the red lips concept, where he talks about it at length. But if you go into it expecting, based on the English title, sadist erotica, you're going to be disappointed, because it's not. It's a parody of a spy movie, and I think it's more of a parody of, or a wink and a nod to, the Avengers TV show, the British TV show. So that's it. That's my review of Two Undercover Angels, and I appreciate you watching.